guys, it is Izzy and welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video we are going to be talking about the Apple Watch Series 7, which just newly announced a few days ago, and I'll be just giving my own opinion, going through the specs as usual. Nothing really has changed when it comes to the Apple Watch Series 7, as it really hasn't changed in terms of just features available compared to the Series 6. Nothing really hasn't changed, but it's still good to look into the new product by Apple. You know the deal, we have to go through the specs and obviously the price and check out some just different features. So altogether, these features you can't find them on previous Apple Watches. Only this Apple Watches, except for some features you can actually find on the Series 6, 5, 4, 3. Watch Series 7 does have blood oxygen levels, which is really nice, so you can check just your oxygen levels, which is great to see, as they showed in the trailer where there was somebody who was, I think, camping on the side of a hill, which I don't know how you can do that, but sleeping on the side of the hill, and they were checking their oxygen levels whilst they were up in the air on the side of the hill, which was really nice to see. You can check for your high and low heart rate notification, so irregular heart rhythm notification. So just in case if maybe there's something wrong with just your heart and everything, it gives you a quick notification saying there's something wrong with just the heartbeat and everything and stuff like that, which is really good to see, I guess, because that technically could save lives, especially if somebody might be having a heart attack. It can reduce the risk of anything getting worse by giving them like an alert that there's something wrong with their heartbeat. They have the emergency SOS, which is really nice to see. So in case if you're in an emergency, you're in the middle of like the forest, bush, whatever you want to call it, and you need any help, it's there just in case if you'd like to call an emergency, which is really good, as I think Apple right now, they don't really have too much features. As I said, they really want to add into it, and a lot of people expected maybe a change in design, having a circular kind of just shape to it instead of the square, which a lot of people actually kind of would like a circular shape to the Apple Watch, which I wouldn't really mind. I would like to see a change in the design, but we'll wait and see until the next Apple Watch. Of course, this comes with a cellular version, so that's really good. And just in case if you'd like to maybe use your Apple Watch and you don't really want to take your phone out to kind of use it with the Apple Watch, because I've seen people who like to just call on the Apple Watch, or if they don't have their phone close to them, it'll just be easier for them to call people or text people. So the price, it's reasonable. Honestly, it's not bad, not too bad. Comes at a price of 599 Australian dollars. So I'll definitely put up the conversions for the US subscribers. I'll definitely put that up for you guys, but $599 for base version, which I think that's a reasonable price. But looking into like other series, I don't really see a reason why you would want to upgrade. Like, that's just being honest. I don't think upgrading really would, they haven't really changed anything that much, and it still kind of feels the same as the previous series, except for obviously the added features. But yeah, and I forgot to mention, so you can choose between 41 or 45 millimeters in terms of size. 45 obviously being pretty big, because this Apple Watch right here is 41 millimeters, the Series 3. Honestly, the right size. Like, I don't mind this size. 45 might be ideal for some people, as it's just going to be easier to text and just to write on the keyboard that they've added into the Series 7, that you can actually only find on the Series 7 and not other Apple Watch series. So apparently, I had no idea, but the previous Apple Watches didn't have dust resistance. So this Apple Watch Series 7 does have the dust resistant, which I actually never thought of, like, in terms of just like, I would never think of, oh yeah, dust resistant on the Apple Watch. I really wouldn't. But again, it is waterproof, as the previous series are waterproof too. And it says here too, it is swim proof though, which is really great to see, especially if you would like to wear your Apple Watch when you're swimming, when you're at the beach and stuff like that, which can really be good. According to the information that I've gathered, is that the Apple Watch Series 7 has a 50% larger display than the Series 3, the one I have right here, which is really good to see. As you guys know, the only really major difference you can spot is that they've actually stretched the screen outside so it hits the bezels. So that there really is great, because I think they're just utilizing the space that they just have, which is really good to see, because with this Apple Watch right here, the Series 3, you guys can see really cover the whole screen, which, like, I know there's people who still like, oh yeah, I don't really like the Apple Watch how the display hits the bezels, the very edge of the bezels, which is like, it's a 50-50. Some people like it, some people don't. And here it says it's actually larger than the Apple Watch SE by 20%. So if you guys don't know what the Apple Watch SE, it's kind of just like, you'd call it the budget-friendly Apple Watch Series 6. So this watch came out at the same time as the Series 6, so they're pretty close between each other, but obviously price differences and lack of features between the two, so SE not having as much features as the Series 6. Getting into my opinion about what I think about the Series 7 is, I see it as a nice Apple Watch if you're looking into buying Apple Watches for the first time. Series 7 is obviously, I think, a steal, but if you're upgrading, I don't really see a point of upgrading at this time, just because this Series 7 hasn't changed from its predecessors, the Series 6, 5, 4. So like, I would say Series 3, if you were to upgrade from a Series 3, then the Series 7 is it's not too bad. I would recommend the SE in my opinion, because I feel like it's really good for the money. But if you guys would like to upgrade to Series 7, that's your choice. For me, I think it's a nice watch. It doesn't have too much things changed with it, especially I guess people expecting different shapes, like a circular shape, as I've said. But I've seen the watch isn't too bad. Like, in my opinion, I think it's alright. It's definitely alright. $5.99 Australian dollars, I think, is a bit too overpriced, especially knowing that the Apple Watch Series SE is around $479. So they're kind of price difference, but obviously SE lacks some features and the Series 7 has a bit more features. And I think, in my opinion, they're kind of running out of ideas, Apple, with just their Apple Watches. But you never know, Apple might come up with something out of nowhere, because that's Apple. They can do stuff. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's your choice with if you'd like to buy the Series 7, if you want to upgrade to it, that's definitely up to you. But this video has just been my opinion on the Apple Watch Series 7. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in my next video.